What up, y'all? Welcome back to Up Late at Night with 25/8 Networks. It's your boy, Top of the South, Will, and I'm in the building with TOSKILls. What's going on with you?
What always?
Man, same old thing, man, same old thing. Matter of fact, I know who you are, but people who's listening to this and who's tapping in may not know who you are. So go ahead, introduce yourself, let everybody know who you are, where you from, and what exactly it is that you do.
Shit, man. TOSKILls, man. You feel me? Follow me on Instagram and shit. I do music. I'm from Radcliffe, Kentucky.
Um, how long
Dyer County.
you said who?
Dyer County, man.
Why you call it the side county for?
Dyer County, man. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's right on the outskirts of where it's happening at.
Okay.
It's happening here too, though. You know.
Yeah. Okay. So, how long have you been doing music? And talk about some of the artists that influenced you, when you start doing music.
Shit. I ain't been doing music too long though, but when I was younger, I tried it, but I didn't take it serious. Like I did a song or two, but I just wanted, I ain't no rapper for real, you know. But shit, like my cousins really influenced me. Like they started rapping when we was younger and shit. So shit, I just started rapping.
Right. Now, no artists from Kentucky area or artists that's in the industry that influenced you?
ESTG, it,
Yeah.
and the truth.
Right.
God.
Man, nah, that's what's up. EST definitely got some hot music.
Like in Kentucky, like that's
Well, I mean, just anybody anywhere. Anybody who does music or that has done some music that influenced you in the music that you make.
Shit, Lil Baby. I fuck with Lil Baby and goddamn Kodak. Shit, Rob 9, G Herbo, like that. I fuck with Lil Dirt too, but
Right.
don't really be on that trend shit no more. You be on the love songs.
Nah, that's what's up, man. Nah, I had the opportunity to interview Rob 9 a few years ago too, so definitely a dope artist. Seeing him on his rise and everything that he's doing. Now, you said Lil Durk made, love music. Talk about the type of music that you make. What's the content about with when it comes to the music that you make?
Shit, just like life for real. What goes on around where I'm at and shit, what go on in Kentucky for real. You know what I'm saying? It's probably like that everywhere for real, but you know, I just talk about what I've seen and been through for real. That's it.
Right. Now you said that you just recently became an artist. Well, not recently became an artist, but you you haven't been really doing music for a long time, right? But you have released a couple of albums, I mean a couple of songs, a couple of tracks. What's upcoming for you? And what you got in the stash, man, that people know TOSKILls from?
That's what's so fucked up about it. Like I ain't dropped yet, but I'm ready to drop this summer. I'm ready to drop his tape June, probably June 3rd. Drop a tape June 3rd. Somewhere that first week of June, I'm gonna drop a tape. I mean July.
July.
I'm tripping, yeah. July, I'm gonna drop a tape first week of July.
Okay. Now
I might be looking for it, yeah. But I'm gonna drop a single this month though. I'm gonna drop a single soon.
talk about that single and talk about the name of your tape. You got the name of your tape that you're gonna drop and in the single?
I've been trying to figure out what I'm gonna name the tape. I don't know if I'm gonna do Trauma or I got something else cooking up, but I got something cooking up for y'all for sure. And then my single I'm gonna drop probably gonna be, if I don't drop KY Made, I'm gonna drop Me Neither. I'll drop that Me Neither. Yeah, I'm gonna drop that Me Neither.
Okay, that's what's up right there. Me Neither or KY May, right?
Yup.
All right, so you want to expand on what you're talking about inside of those two tracks?
Shit, on KY Made, I'm just talking about like shit, Kentucky made me for real. Like what's going on out here? Like what's not even, I can't even say the whole Kentucky, but I can say like my side county and what's booming out my side county. Like that's what I'm talking about for real. But I could say Kentucky though, because like I done been in different side counties. Like I ain't just where I'm at. You know what I mean? Like I'm in goddamn Lexington, Louisville, Bowling Green, know what I'm saying? And on the outskirts, like every side county that's touching them, I done been there for real. Like, for real. Georgetown, goddamn, Crestwood, goddamn, Dansville, real side counties.
Which aspect of music do you like most? Writing the music, performing the music, or recording the music?
Uh, I really, I ain't even got into the performing and shit yet, but like going, like seeing other artists perform and shit, that's what I really want to do. Like, I feel like I feel like I would love that for real on the stage and shit like that. I feel like I love like the love motherfuckers be getting, like they be getting real love to be seeming like.
Yeah. Now I've heard you mention, Radcliffe as being a side county. That's your side county that you from. So if you can describe the city of Radcliffe in 3 words, what would those 3 words be?
Shit. It'd be I want to say like I ain't gonna babble, like it's big on sports. It's big on sports and shit. Like I don't know how to say the shit in words, but like don't like not everything meets the eye. Like what you out here, like what you see ain't what it is for real. You know what I'm saying? And the and goddamn them police.
The pole.
Police. Like police, everything in what it seems and sports.
Now, if there was a song, is there a song that's out there that your peoples who you grew up listening to that inspired you? Is it a song out there that they have made that you could say this song represents the city of Radcliffe?
Uh Not off the top of my head, not right now. I can't really think of shit right now, like that nobody got out. I don't think none of my homies got nothing out right now.
I mean, it didn't even got to be right now. It could be something in the past.
Fargo, that Ruger Fargo, that I forgot what the name of that motherfucker is. Bleach Out. That Bleach Out. Y'all go tune into that on YouTube, Ruger Fargo. That motherfucker, he talking on there for sure.
That's what's up right there. Ruger Fargo. So now you working on your project. You said you're releasing your project in the top of July. Talk about some artists and producers that you working with that's gonna be on there.
Yeah, I got this my engineer Lily. And then I got this nigga Steve Woe on there. Y'all probably know Steve Woe. He produced the engineered that Boss Man D-Lo, Ice Spice shit. I got him on there. And then I got Rich Take a Leak. I got him on. I'm featuring him on there, but I ain't featuring no more artists. Unless it's like my homie or something. Like I don't really fuck around with rappers.
Right. Now, since you've been in the business and you've been doing the business, what's one of the most valuable lessons that you have learned, or the best piece of advice that you have learned from while you've been out here moving around?
Shit, just to steady yourself for real. Stay yourself and be about your business. Like if you going like whatever you want to do for real, just take it serious. Like I ain't never took rap serious, so I can't say it like where I could go with it and shit. But now I'm trying to take it serious. So I feel like I could really do something in it. Like, but it was never in the plans for real. Like I never really wanted to rap. Like I left that to bro and them. Like I told bro and them they come to the studio. Like I really wanted to be a goddamn manager like type shit. You feel me? But niggas don't want to get in the studio. Shit. I said.
So since they didn't want to get in the studio, you just decided to take over and start making the music on your own, huh? That's what's up.
Swear.
That's what's
Some don't even be rapping for like, and then that's what I be saying. Like I just found like my little craft for real. Like my craft. I feel like I found my little craft for real.
So talk about that craft that you found. I mean, you said you found your craft. What was it that you was doing earlier when you were doing music that wasn't working? And how did you find what started working for you?
Like early on, I like pain music for real. So I tried singing and shit. Like even though that shit was alright, but that's not what's I feel like that's not what's touching everybody for real. So I just like, not to say that the music shit and that pain shit ain't working or nothing like that. That's just hard. Like I fuck with pain music for real. So I try to put pain into my I try to put pain into my lyrics, but not necessarily just pain, like just real life. Like what niggas go through every day for real. You know what I'm saying? Like day-to-day battles. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I was gonna name my my tape, goddamn, what I was gonna say. Lost at war. You feel me? Cause it's like motherfuckers at war for real with this life shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a battle. So shit. Motherfucker can't lose.
Right, no, real talk. Nah, life is definitely life. And so anybody who's able to get out there, make some things happen and do things, that's definitely dope. What do you see yourself with music in the next 2 to 3 years?
Uh, 2 or 3 years. A fucking millionaire. Not. I ain't gonna be right. About to be rapping in 2 to 3. I ain't gonna lie. If I ain't, this shit don't happen in 2 to 3 years, I'm definitely not rapping like that. Oh,
Well, they say it takes, I mean,
that's what.
you say 2 or 3 years, but it takes 10,000 hours in order for you to become an overnight success. So if you do the math on those 10,000 hours, then you'll understand it's going to take more than that 2 or 3 years to get on. So, I mean, as long as you stay consistent with what you're doing in the music and still finding that passion and wanting to elevate within the music business, then, what I'm saying, I think that you'll definitely be able to take off. I mean, it's a singles game right now. So as long as you're able to continue to make that music and put something out there, then you'll be good. But always remember, it takes those 10,000 hours in order to become an overnight success. So don't short yourself, because you got to look at like people like 50. 50 really didn't. 50 was older when he got popping, and look at his success. Jay was older when he got popping, and look at his success. Even Dirk was on, but then Dirk went away for a minute. He came back. So sometimes you got to reinvent yourself. Are you willing to reinvent yourself and change? You not necessarily change the content of your music, but just the way that you push your music out. Is that something that you're interested in?
Yeah, for sure. If it's gonna bring a nigga that bag, for sure. But I ain't gonna change myself.
Right.
I change the music, or like to better the audience, to hear what I'm saying and shit like that. But yeah,
Yeah.
I would definitely want to do that.
Now, Lil Baby, you mentioned Lil Baby. He got 4PF. You mentioned what else? You mentioned a couple other artists, but they got their crews. Do you have a label that you would like to rock with, or you want to go on a more independent route and do your own thing?
I'd rather do independent for real. You know what I'm saying? Unless a motherfucker come talking them numbers. You know what I'm saying? I would sign to a label just to get me more noticeable. You know what I'm saying? Because I know when niggas sign a label and stuff like that, they bring more notoriety. Yeah, they bring more notice to you, more people to you and stuff like that. But I ain't just signing. I ain't just signing for no change.
Right.
I done had some money.
Now, a close family member to, not a necessarily a close friend of the family, John Woo. He does a lot in the music business, a lot in the industry. Have you ever had the opportunity to go out there and rock with Producer's Corner and just check out everything that he has going on?
I ain't been to a producer corner yet, but everything he got going on is straight. Like, that's the only studio I'm in. You know what I'm saying? I'm in Woo studio. You know what I'm saying? He really like. That's what I'm trying to really focus on now, cause I'm for real, you know what I'm saying? He pushing me for real. He telling me like the way to go about it and shit like that. So I'm just trying to stay focused at this point. Cause like I said, like I done did rapping before. Like I didn't win the studio, but just to do a song. Like I ain't never won the studio, and how I'm doing it now, I go in there and make 5 songs, 5, 10 songs, you feel me, before I leave.
Yeah.
So it's different.
So, with this album that's coming out, is it going to be an EP, full length album, and how many tracks do you plan on having on that?
It's just gonna be an EP, just to give y'all a taste. You know what I'm saying? Of how I'm coming. It's gonna be like 8, 10 songs, a little quick EP. You feel me? But the album coming later this year. You know what I'm saying? The album's gonna definitely come later this year.
Cool. That's what's up. And okay, we talked about the features, we talked about the producers and engineers that you're working with. Anybody out there that you haven't reached out to that you would like to reach out to probably get on this EP? Or maybe not even on this EP, but just work with later on in the future when you start working on your next projects.
I don't really see myself working with too many artists. I ain't gonna lie, like I don't see myself working with artists at all for real, unless we lock in on like on some different type of stuff or something like that. But I don't know no artists. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know no artists that's popping right now and shit like that. So shit, they reach out and shit like that. So we might do something. But I ain't reaching out to no artists for real. I reached out to a nigga in Chicago, but I ain't paying for no features.
I mean, that's part of the business, though. You don't want to pay for no features?
Yeah.
Well, you gotta think about it.
I ain't gonna lie, like I would pay for. I ain't gonna say that. Actually, I ain't gonna say that because I would pay for a feature, but it gotta be like genuine for real. Like you know what I'm saying? Like motherfucker ain't just paying for no feature. Like I'm a fan of somebody. Like and I fuck with y'all music, but
Well, you think that I don't think that that's necessarily being a fan. That's just the business. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people think that the business operate like the streets, and it don't. Majority of these people will take your bread, and then when you want to do the business, they're not going to do the business because your business is not set up properly. So if you do the business, you're gonna get your money on the back end. You know what I mean? So that's just something that you just gotta think about.
Yeah.
Talk to Wu, you know what I'm saying? Wu will definitely give you some gems on all of that, but that's definitely something that you gotta do. You also gotta pay your way. So
you got to pay your way for sure. For sure.
yeah, because I don't want you to think that, you a fan because you paying to do business. Nah, that ain't, you know what I'm saying? It ain't like that because any of these platforms that you go on, I mean, you got to pay the DJ, you got to pay the videographer, you got to pay the engineer, so it's just doing the business, you know what I mean? And that's all about putting your 10,000 hours in too. So, you know what I'm saying? So just a little piece of advice to give to you as you continue to maneuver on in this industry. You know what I'm saying? So once you change that up, I think you'll have a lot more success, and you'll see this whole business thing is different because 90% of this shit is business, the other 10% is rapper. You know what I'm saying? So, trademarking your name, getting your paperwork right, paying that, making sure that you're paying those producers when you got those songs and everything like that. That's all part of the business.
Biggest shit, trademark your name and shit. Trademark my name.
Yeah, that's
easy, yeah.
That's light. We could talk about that offline. Now, before you get out of here, anybody? Oh no. Let me ask you this before you get out of here. Videos. How important is shooting music videos for you? And do you have any music videos that you gonna be working on prior to your tape dropping?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I got a single ready drop this month. Sometimes probably later on this month around the 20th. But I'm ready to shoot a video this weekend. Y'all could be looking for that on bro. This motherfucker's ready. A banger for sure. A banger.
Who you working with on the video tip?
He doing, I think his name like Mundo Productions, some shit like that. He be doing hella videos.
Okay.
Or like, if I don't fuck with him, I'm probably fuck with my man's Floater from out here.
Yeah, Floater definitely cold with it. Now, before you get out of here, anybody you want to shout out? Anything you want to rap before you get up out of here?
Shit, man. I just want to shout out the Bliff shit and shout out everybody out. That's it.
Now, part of this, you also get the opportunity to, perform a song. What song you gonna perform? Is it gonna be one of the singles that you got coming out, or what?
Yeah, I'm ready to perform that. Let me see real quick. I think I'm gonna perform Me Neither. Yeah, I'm performing that Me Neither. Y'all could be looking for that. That Me Neither's coming.
Shit, that's what it is, man. We out here. That's your boy, Top of the South, Will. You here at Up Late at Night with 25/8 Networks, and you just tapped in with TOSKILLS.